Hello budget people and welcome back to my channel. I'm She's on a Budget and today we're back for another video. In this video I'll be setting up my sinking funds and debt tracker for the month of January. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in watching, stay tuned. Okay guys, so welcome to my channel. I hope you are all well. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for clicking on another video. If you are new to the channel, then what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you are kept up to date with all of the latest videos. So today I will be setting up my debt tracker and my sinking funds tracker. I'm going to do a quick time lapse of how I set it up. As usual, I'll be using my stickers from my Etsy store. I'm going to put some nice music on for you to listen to and we'll be back to set these up. Okay, so I am all done and ready to go. We'll start with my debt tracker first of all. It's lovely to say guys, but I only have 4 debts going into 2021 and I'll just list them down here. So I usually refer to each debt by a number. So we have debts 5, 6, 7 and 8. And I'll put down the balances here. These are the closing balances from last year. I did a end of year debt payoff, so how much money I paid off in 2020. So if you're interested in how much I paid off and how I did it, go watch that video guys, I'll link it here. But these are the totals that I had from the end of the year. So we have £988.25 in debt 5. We've got £490 and 13 pence for debt 6, £2,339.20 for debt 7, and 5,669.13 for debt 8. At the moment, we are only paying towards debt 6 and debt 8. So I'll put down the amounts that I'm paying for those. So we have, for debt 6, I pay £75 a month. And for debt 8, I pay £60 a month. This is the minimum payment for these two amounts. My aim though is if I receive any extra money this month, I will be putting it towards the lowest balance that we have, which is for debt 6, and then I'll do like a snowball method for the rest of the debts. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to leave this section blank and then come in at the end of the month to fill in any extra money that I put towards each of my debts. As far as debts 5 and debt 7, my aim is to leave them where they are for now till I pay off debt 6. Okay, so let's do our debt totals. So I know I'm paying £135 as a minimum payment, and my total outstanding debt at the moment is £9,486.71. Okay, so that is our debt tracker filled in. Moving on to our sinking funds. I've taken up the whole page for our sinking funds. So I've moved my transaction log over here underneath my debt tracker. So any payments or any money that I spend from my sinking funds or any extra money that I manage to add will be put into the log here. But for now, let's fill in this section first. and I have got some fun new envelopes, guys, to show you. I always love setting up my sinking funds because as usual we have some brand new envelopes. So these are the vinyl cash envelopes that I showed you how to make in one of my Vlogmas videos, I believe, but I do sell these in my Etsy store, so do check out the store if you are interested. Today I'm going to transfer the money from my old sinking fund envelopes into my new ones and tell you all about some of the new categories that I have as well while I fill in my tracker. Okay, so the first envelope that I have is direct debits. If you watched my previous video, you'd have seen that I have a large rollover that I will have going forward now. So that rollover is going to be for upcoming bills for the month, and I'm going to transfer the rollover amount into this envelope. That way I can use it to stuff my dividers and also use it to pay my bills for the month. So I'll take that money out at the end of each month and put it into my direct debits cash envelope. The next category I have is deposits, and this deposit envelope will be any money that I need to transfer to the bank. So any bills or expenses that I've paid with my card that I need to transfer the money back into my account from a sinking fund, in here will be in my deposits envelope. So it's just a bit of a reminder for me to do that. Then I have my Etsy envelope, and my Etsy envelope is going to be where I track all of my income from my Etsy shop. So any money that I have left over after I pay for materials, taxes, all that stuff will go into this envelope. And then moving on to my sinking funds now. So we have my personal sinking fund, and we're going to transfer the money that we have from my previous envelope into it. So I'm just going to put down my category, which is personal, and I'm going to do a quick count. So we've got 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 300 and £10. So we've got 310. So we've got 310. Okay, and then we have Nevaeh next. So Nevaeh is my youngest child, and this envelope is for her birthday at the end of the year. And here is her old envelope, and we have £20 in here so far. Her birthday was at the end of November, so she's just used the money that was in there before. So her opening balance is £20. And then we have Jada next. So I'm going to put Jada's envelope here. This is my eldest daughter's envelope. So she has got 50, 100, 50, 200 and £15. So we've got £215 here. And then Harley is next. So Harley has a new envelope as well. So I'm going to put down pet as the category, and we are transferring £40 from her old envelope into her new one. So that is all done for her. Then we have our gifts envelope. So I'm going to transfer what we have in our old one, and we've got 20, 45. So we've got £45 to add into our gifts. Next we have our car insurance envelope, and car insurance has 0 in here, guys. So if you have been following me for a while, you'll know that I managed to save nearly £1,200 for this year's car insurance policy, which I've paid now. So it was in total £760 that I had to pay for my policy. I had some money left over that I will be putting some money towards my emergency fund, some money into my personal fund, but I'll go through the numbers when I come to stuff my cash envelopes. So this envelope is totally empty, but I'm still going to add the category hair. And we don't have an opening balance. So car insurance gets 0. And then we have one of my new categories. So I've got hair and beauty. Those of you who know me, you know that I'm quite low maintenance. I don't really do a lot with my hair. I currently have my hair in locks, so I don't really do a lot with my hair, but my younger daughter does. So I've decided to add some money, or try to put some money to one side for any hair and beauty products that we may need. Once in a blue moon, I get my hair done at the hairdressers. Usually I do it myself. So yeah, I thought I would have a new category for the year under hair and beauty. So I'll be stuffing this once a week as well. And we don't have an opening balance for that. Car tax is next, and we have our car tax envelope here. So we are going to be transferring some money. So we've got 50, 100 and 10 that we are going to be adding. This money will be going into this envelope for my car tax bill. This will be ready for that. And then we have another new category, which is for clothes for me, clothes for my youngest child as well. So yeah, the other two buy their own clothes. And then we have our car maintenance envelope. So here is my car maintenance envelope from last year. So I'm just going to transfer this money into this envelope. So car main is going to go there, and we are transferring 50, 100, 50, 200, 50, 60, 70. So we've got £270 going into our new envelope. And guys, I just need to take a moment. I mean, these envelopes are just gorgeous. Even if I do say so myself, I can't get over them. They are just so beautiful. They are definitely going to make me a lot more excited about stuffing my envelopes each week. So that is car maintenance done. Tyrese is next. Tyrese is my eldest, and he is going to be 22 this year, guys. Can you believe it? I have a 22-year-old. So I'm just going to transfer the money in his envelope. We have got 50, 100, 50, 60, 70, 5. And then the last one that we are transferring over is my water bill. So this is due in April of this year as well. Let's see how much we have. We've got 50, 100, 50, 60, 70, 5. Okay, and then we are going into a few newer categories again. So this is my emergency fund envelope, and if you have watched my financial goals video for 2021, you'll know that another goal of mine is to add to my current emergency fund that I have, which is £500. So my aim is to double it this year. So any money that I add to my emergency fund will go into this envelope. So I'll have some money in the bank and some money in this envelope here. But hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have an extra £500 in this envelope. And then we have my 52-week challenge envelope. So if you have watched my budget video, you'd have seen that I have a budget now for challenges. So there are 2 challenges that I'll be doing this year. I have got my 52-week challenge, which will be a set amount of money that I pay each week. I have this challenge running in the store. There are 3 levels to the challenge. This is the lowest tier, wherein you can pay 5, 10, 15 or 20 pounds each week, and once you pay that money into the envelope, you then cross it off. These are laminated, so you can wipe them clean and use them again year on year if you wish, or if you make a mistake, you can obviously change it. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to this one. If I pay in the amount on each of these squares and cross them off, by the end of the year, I'll have £765. I've got 2 more categories. One will be for 1,350. The last one is 2,295. So these are available in the shop if you're interested. You do receive one free though if you spend over £10 in the store. If you've made an order since the 1st of January, which is over £10, then you will be receiving a nice challenge card with your order. The second challenge I have is for the penny challenge. It's similar to the 52-week challenge. You pay in a set amount, cross off the amount that you've put in to the envelope, or in my case, it will be a penny jar. The amounts increase by 1 penny per day. So you start with 1 penny and then you end with £3 or $3.65. Whatever currency you're using is fine. At the end of the year, you should have £667.95. So for me, this is quite an easy challenge to do, guys. I'll be spending on average £50 a month on these 2 challenges. So I'm quite confident I'll be able to do that going forward, but I definitely will keep you updated. And these lovely cards fit nicely in my cash envelope, so I can store them here without any worries at all. So this is my 52-week challenge envelope. And then the last envelope that I have is my debt snowball envelope. And this is going to be where any extra money I have for a particular week will go into this envelope. And then at the end of the month, I will pay this money into the bank towards a debt. So I'm just going to add a few more categories down here. So I know some of these aren't sinking fund, but I just want a central place where I can store the amounts for each of these. So at the moment, we don't have any money in either of these envelopes, but then at the end of the month, I'll come in and put down their closing balances. Okay, so the last column I'm going to fill in is just the amount I've budgeted to put into each of these envelopes. So for my personal sinking fund, I'm going to be putting in £5 a week. So in total, I'm going to put £20 for the month. This is going to be the same for Nevea, Jada, my pet fund as well. They will all get £20. Then for my gifts envelope, I'll be putting £5 every 2 weeks. So that will be £10 a month. Car insurance will be getting £15. And I worked that out by dividing the policy amount I paid for this year by 52. And then for hair and beauty, I'm going to be putting in £10 a month. Car tax would also be getting 10. Car maintenance will be getting 40. So I'll be paying £10 a week into that fund. Tyrese will be getting 20. And my water bill will be getting 25. For my 52-week challenges, we are averaging out at about £50 a month. So the last 4 amounts I won't be able to fill in until the end of the month. I haven't got a budget set for the penny challenge. It'll be any money that I have left over after I spend money from my dividers. So any loose change that I have will go towards my penny challenge for the week. Emergency fund will be the same, so any money I have left over at the end of the week as well. As for my Etsy income, that too varies, and so will my debt snowball payment as well. These are the amounts that I've already budgeted for, and the rest I will fill in at the end of the month. So I think that is all for now. I've set up my debt tracker, I've set up my new cash envelopes. They are all ready to go for another month. My sinking funds tracker is also filled in as much as I can for now. So yeah, I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please do not forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel and you haven't done so already, do like, comment and subscribe, and click on that notification bell, guys, so you are kept up to date with all of my latest videos. I hope you have a good day, and I'll speak to you soon.